Hello there, 6 o'clock. Here are headlines. And Giselle Pellicot, the woman at the centre of France's biggest rape trial, tells Breakfast she is deeply shocked that 3 teenage boys who raped 2 girls in Hampshire have been spared jail sentences.
Rape is a crime and justice has an essential role. It's there to, in fact, name the crimes, to recognise the suffering of victims and to remember that, in fact, they must not remain unpunished.
Social media is as bad for young people as smoking, a warning from the UK's most senior doctors as the government consultation on its use ends tonight.
It could be another record-breaking day as temperatures are forecast to reach 35 degrees in some parts of England.
And it's not just daytime records which could be broken again, nighttime ones too, as some of you start the day with temperatures at around 20 Celsius this morning. I'll have the full details.
Good morning in sport. After a decade of trophies, time to say goodbye. Pep Guardiola leads Manchester City's parade as he gets a send-off in the sunshine.
Let's have a look at this morning's papers, shall we? We're going to start with The Guardian. Lots of the papers leading with the news that the former SNP chief and estranged husband of Nicola Sturgeon has admitted to embezzling more than £400,000 of party donations between 2010 and 2022. The Guardian has this photograph of Peter Murrell leaving court in a police van after pleading guilty to the charges. He's due to be sentenced in June.
Those record-breaking temperatures we've seen over the bank holiday weekend feature on lots of the front pages this morning. This is the Times, which carries the headline, "Hotter than Hanoi," alongside this rather beautiful picture, which looks like a Monet painting, doesn't it? But it's a real picture among the water lilies at Bennett's Water Gardens in Weymouth in Dorset. And apparently it is designed to look like the Monet lily gardens.
It works.
Yeah,
it looks incredible.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. The Eye is reporting that Andrew Mountbatten Windsor received an increase in taxpayer-funded expenses in his role as trade envoy after a review commissioned by the former prince found he was a highly valuable UK asset.
It's a bit too hot to go for a run, isn't it? Surely,
yes,
even
it's
at this time this morning. Well done if you're thinking about it. But there's some interesting research about young people getting the youth getting a bit too keen when it comes to athleticism.
Because I always imagine the younger you are, the easier it is just to start running if you haven't ever run before. But you're right, lots and lots of people apparently are being inspired by runners, like fitness types they see on TikTok and Instagram, and perhaps taking up running and going a bit too far too quickly. And guess what's the first place they feel the pain, John?
I can feel it, the twinging as you ask me the question.
It's their knees.
Yeah.
Even young people are getting problems with their knees from running, perhaps starting off too fast, going too far too quickly. And here's the secret. One expert said you've got to start by a combination of walking and running, not just running straight away.
You don't see that on TikTok, do you?
You don't see that's not very glamorous, just to walk a bit.
There's a guy here quoted Kurt Johnson from One Body LDN in London, said his clinics have seen a more than 100% increase in running-related injuries over the last 5 years.
Wow.
Loads of them among young people.
And I wonder if maybe people are now running further than ever before because marathons are so popular, half marathons are so popular.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with a little kind of like 2.5-mile jog.
Moving too rapidly from little or no exercise to trying to do marathons, Although he stressed that long-distance running itself was not dangerous if approached properly.
OK. Maybe take years to build up to it.
OK, I'll believe him.
Yeah.
At a distance,
Let's
sitting down.
pace ourselves, literally.
Heat records tumble again in London, 35.1 degrees Celsius this afternoon, the UK's hottest May Day ever recorded. The extreme temperatures are being caused by a heat dome that is trapping warm air across Western Europe.
Yes, 35.1 Celsius today, beating yesterday's record. This is unprecedented. Will it continue, though? Well, tomorrow's not going to be quite as hot, but there's still some hot weather to come through the rest of the month.
Also tonight, parents whose children have died as a result of social media ask the Prime Minister to show political courage and stand up to big tech. The sentences handed to 3 teenage boys after the rape of 2 girls in Hampshire are referred to the Court of Appeal after widespread criticism they were too lenient. And owls and eagles are among hundreds of birds of prey illegally killed in the UK. In the past decade, the RSPB is calling for action.